Hello, ladies and jelly spoons. Welcome to the Game Dojo. It's your host, the Game Ninja. Welcome to Gamer Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, with my sincerest, deepest regards for Nintendo. Sorry I couldn't be there, guys, but I'm always in a Game Dojo, and I am Team Nintendo. Happy 40th anniversary, Super Mario and Nintendo. 40 years. Good God. My God, has it been that long? Yeah, we go back a ways, Nintendo. I go back to 85. Now, I do know that there was a Famicom across the pond in Japan, but we are talking about the North American release here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper, Heavy D up on a limousine. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Nintendo. Now I know you're looking at all these beautiful cartridges. You want a close up? You want a close up of these cartridges? Pro Am, Ninja Turtles, Pac-Man, Paperboy, Tetris, Championship, Home Alone. Oh man, we got Sight Bite, Addams Family, Duck Hunt, Wheel of Fortune, Rabbit, Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are talking about Nintendo, the original NES. That is right. Nintendo, now you're playing with power. Nintendo Entertainment System. And if you're wondering, does the Game Ninja, can he rock it old school? Can I rock it? Yes, I can. What is that right there? That looks like Nintendo. An original Nintendo with original Super Mario Brothers chilling right in there. So I'm going to close this real quick and hit the power button, and ladies and germs, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. I know you're like, damn, it just booted up like that. It did just boot up like that. I know you're like, damn, bro, how can I be down? Yo, look, I got it right there. That's the real Nintiz dripping. It's the real Nintiz right there. Real Tintin. Can you smell it? That shit is pure. It's the real shit right there. It's the real shit. I'm gonna move some of these cartridges over to the side right here, since they don't need to take forefront. And I'm gonna let y'all get some of this goodness right here. I'm gonna move this back a little bit so y'all can see the goodness. Y'all can see me and the goodness right up in here. So let me turn real quick and hit that joint. Can y'all see that? Y'all need me to turn it down a little bit? There you go. Y'all see that? That look good? That's straight. That's straight. I messed that one up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we talking about. We talking about Nintendo. Now you playing with power. That's right. I'm gonna stop that there. So, ladies and gentlemen, 40 years ago, this game changed the face of the world. It was during one of the biggest game crashes in history. This was at a time where none of the companies, Fortune 500s and bigwigs, thought there was any money to be made in gaming. They thought whatever they had fizzled out and went to nothing. Then along comes Nintendo with the Nintendo Entertainment System, Mario, Light Gun, Nintendbot, little Robbie the Robot, and with a square controller, 2 buttons, and a D-pad, they changed the world and single-handedly saved gaming. There would be no gaming empire that you have now. There would be no Xbox, no PlayStation. There would be nothing if Nintendo had not saved the universe. And whether you hate it or love it, the underdog is on top. And whether you hate or love their business practices now that seem to be becoming more parasitic by nature with everything else that's happening in the world and in gaming, it's not just Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. It's part of a diagram now that they just have to follow. Unfortunately, it's due for a crash again. It's due for a crash again. Gaming has become an elitist sport where you have to have cream, you have to have bread, ducats, cap of cash. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something to play something. And gaming was never about that. Even back in the day, game makers and companies thought of affordability for the people because they wanted everybody to get in on their play systems. I mean, the more people got in, the more money they made. Now it's become completely about just appeasing investors and stockholders. And what's getting lost in all of the money and microtransactions is the player, us. But we're the most important aspect because without us, you don't have a gaming industry. But 40 years ago, the same thing was happening. And Nintendo stepped to the plate, showed there was money to be made and a market for it. And now here we are 40 years later, and Nintendo is still going strong with its newest system, the Nintendo Switch 2, which I just showed you in the previous video, and you're going to get another look at possibly in this video. I could take you through all the Nintendo systems, and I probably will take you through some of them, if not most of them, just so you get an example of how the graphics and how the systems have changed over the years until what we have now. And it's nothing short than amazing that it started with this little magic box, these little square cartridges, dust sleeves. It's funny, dust sleeves. Still had to blow on it. But as you see, my Nintendo started it up fine, and I'm happy, and we was able to go. I missed that sound. That sound right there, y'all know that. That sound right there, that's nostalgia. That's nostalgia. And this started a brush fire that for half a century is still burning. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Nintendo Entertainment System. You can hate it, you can love it. It is what it is though. 40 years, happy anniversary Nintendo. I figured we would start where it all started for you and why we here for this anniversary. Franchise player, franchise sport, franchise system. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been observing the Nintendo Entertainment System. And we ain't talking about no emulator. No, we talking about that real deal Holyfield. Can y'all see that joint right there? We talking about the real deal Holyfield. That's right. No emulation. We're talking about the real deal. No, a lot of people can't. And some people fake the funk on a nasty dunk, but you ain't getting faking the funk here. You getting the real deal Holyfield. You can taste it, you can smell it, you can. That shit is the source. That shit is pure. That's right. It's Nintendo, baby. So anyway, let's jump onto the next system in the platform that changed the face of Nintendo. That would be Super Nintendo. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Now, I hope you didn't think that I wasn't going to bust the generational leap. And that's what I mean. When it comes to older systems, you can see generational leaps between the previous system and the next system. Graphics, quality, fidelity, everything. Ladies and gentlemen, from NES to SNES, from Nintendo Entertainment System to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, now you're playing with power. Super power. Oh yeah, we here. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, this is also the first appearance of Yoshi. So I'm gonna let you stick around for just one more board so you can see the first appearance of Yoshi. We gotta get the yellow switches, of course. Gotta get the yellow switches. I messed that all up. Where's my water at? Need to wet my whistle. Deer Park, that's some good water. Now you're about to meet Yoshi for the first time in the series. Ladies and gentlemen, hooray, thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. I'm on my way to rescue my friends trapped in Bowser's castle. Yeah, I know it's kind of sick. Mario punches him in the back of the head in order to make him stick out his tongue, but we ain't know that back then. Yeah, I ain't going after all of them. I just wanted to introduce y'all to Yoshi. Ladies and jelly spoons, Super Nintendo birthed so many legends and franchises that even to this day we're still playing the latest iterations of those franchises. Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, Princess Peach, Toad, Luigi, Yoshi, like so many franchises, Bowser, so many things were birthed with Super Nintendo. Nintendo may have been the spark to ignite the flame, but Super Nintendo was the blaze that set the world on fire. And after Super Nintendo, one of my favorite systems of all time came out. Hold on, I want to show y'all this. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Some of y'all may have seen this. Y'all may have seen this. And what's in my beautiful baby is the keys to the kingdom. The keys to the kingdom. Now, if y'all ain't know what that was right there, then y'all about to be living, because what I have in this magical bag, I know you like, damn, you got bags and bags of good shit. Yeah. What I have in here, oh yeah. Can you see that? I know you're like, what are those? Those, my friend, are Nintendo 64 cartridges. And I know you're like, okay, you got a sizzly little collection. I got way more than this. I got a drawer down there, drawers with tons of Nintendo 64 games. And I know you're like, but bruh, I ain't see. Yeah, you did. Because if y'all was paying attention earlier with my NES video, y'all got to see something chilling on the top of that NES. And what's on the top of that NES goes with this bad boy. Now I know some people like to say about it, I like to be about it. And ladies and jelly spoons, what I'm talking about, I'ma show you. You just gonna have to see it. What is that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see what that is? Do y'all know what that is? Can y'all see what that is? That's a Nintendo 64. 6-4. 6-4. 4. And ladies and gentlemen, the gloves is coming off. I just gotta let you guys know, when it comes to Nintendo 64, that is by all means one of my most favorite consoles of all time, just because of what it did. Not just Super Mario Kart. Think about the Rhino Unlimited. I don't even know if that's a brand anymore. But yeah. So back in the day, me and 6-4, we got it in. We got it in weekends. We got it in after school. We got it in on break, Christmas break, summer break, vacations. Nintendo 64 was it. And right now, I'm about to hit some 6-4 for you real quick. So just sit back, relax. I got you on lock. Stay right there. Oh yeah. If Super Nintendo was the brush fire off the spark of the Nintendo Entertainment System, then the Nintendo 64 is the wildfire that caught from the brush fire that spread from neighboring towns to towns until it consumed the whole state. Nintendo 64 was the birth. True 64-bit. There was a lot of other game systems at the time that boasted 64 bits. Nintendo 64 was the truest system to play 64 bits. Nintendo, now you're playing with power. I can't tell you how many systems, how many franchises Nintendo 64 spawned, including the impossible cart Resident Evil 2. Because up until that point, Resident Evil 2 had only run on PlayStation CD systems. So it was thought it was impossible to cram all that information and data on a 64-bit cart. But as I told you before, with that 64-bit expansion pack, games and things that seemed almost impossible become possible. The 64 was that miracle system. Absolutely beautiful. Let's jump into the next system. I'm feeling good. Happy 40th, Nintendo and Mario. After 64, Nintendo moved into its own CD systems. 64 being the last cartridge-based systems until the Wii U and the Switch and the Switch 2. But this baby right here, this was another leap in technology. Happy 40th. Oh yeah, we go in there. Now, if y'all didn't know what that was, oh man, they blew it up. Never mind, sorry. That was real classy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Nintendo Wii is probably one of the best systems, but it gets slept on all the time when people talk about throwback and classic systems. The Nintendo Wii did more for gaming and the platforms than anybody ever dreamed of. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with every new system, the graphics, the games, everything just got better and better and better, like a fine wine, and it didn't slow down. No matter what people talk about with the Wii U, the graphics was on point, the games was on point, and it gave us Mario Kart 8. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to jump on the GameCube. We got to. It's what's next. It's on this train. All right, stay there. Don't go nowhere. Stop taking my galuntalons. Why is everybody getting stars? What is going on here? That kind of sucks. Or at least it's just fourth. Could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. Alright, I can't lie. GameCube was pretty damn awesome too. Lots of games, lots of game franchises on GameCube as well. It just literally changed everything about gaming. Nintendo just got better and better and better. Can't say it enough. Got better, better, and better. And now we gonna jump on to the Wii U. Another one of my favorite systems. Let's not stop. Let's keep this train rolling. Happy 40th, Nintendo and Mario. 40 years. Good God, we've been through a lot. Oh yeah, we here. We're gonna do Grand Pro. We're gonna do 150. We're gonna stick with Mario. We're gonna do basic. We're doing regular. Really? That was dirty. Ladies and jelly spoons, that was Wii U. I don't need to say nothing that hasn't already been said, but a lot of people pee all over Wii U, but you can't do it. It's a great system, great graphics, everything is on point. I don't understand why I got so much hate except for the array of games that were put out for it. But if you could hold on just a little bit longer, there was something else that came along. That right there, the Nintendo Switch. And with the Nintendo Switch, baby, it was all good. It's all good in the hood again. Ladies and gentlemen, just jumping in some Nintendo Switch. Ladies and jelly spoons, I'm gonna flip the camera around because it's time. It's time for next gen graphics. Time for goodness. Time for Nintendo Switch, baby.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
I haven't played this in so long, I actually forgot where I'm supposed to be going. How am I supposed to get back there with Kid? Is he back here?
Let's go. Yeehaw!
Yes, need a save point. All right. So, like I was saying, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch, there are tons of Mario games, tons of classic Mario games, and tons of great things literally all over the board. But with the last system for the evening, it literally just came out, and that is going to be right here. So I tell you what, let's hit the Switch 2. Watch it boot up. Take over the airwaves. There we go. And let me get my Pro Monster Hunter Pro controller on standby widget. Come on, bro. How you gonna turn off the, how you gonna time out that quick? You can't time out that quick on me. See that? You can see we got HDR, so we went from regular to HDR, which is that's it's still good. I'm not gonna say.
Bluetooth connected.
All right, so this one, tons of games, but to give you a beautiful look, I mean, I could do Mario World all day, every day, but I want to give you. All right, so this debuted on Nintendo Switch 1, but just look at what it looks like on the Nintendo Switch 2. Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey!
I listen to this song maybe once or twice a day. absolute amazing game. You got games like Donkey Kong, Bonanza. And of course, I've been busting Mario Karts from the handhelds all the way up through the systems. How could I not give y'all a glimpse of Mario Kart World? For those of you who have not tasted the final level of Mario Kart. How could I not, guys? Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty.
Bluetooth pairing.
What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? Nintendo and Mario have come a very long way. Half a century, 40 years ago, almost 50 years, shy by 10. I can't believe this little console, this company has grown to such a conglomerate. Congratulations. All I can say is we've seen the original basic NES with Mario and the cartridge, all the way up to Mario Odyssey, Super Mario World. I've taken you through Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch 2, 8 generations, 8 life cycles, 8 reiterations, and it just got better and better and better and better. Now, no matter where they may go from here, pricing, games, craziness, I do celebrate the achievement in gaming, because without Nintendo, during the game crash, gaming might have died off. Might have not have been anything what we thought it was today. But a little company proved that there was life yet, and here we are now, so many years later. Thank you guys for joining me in a celebration for the Nintendo 40th anniversary, September 13th, North America. It's been fun. It's been amazing.
Power on.
Okay. Guess my speaker's telling me to cut it off. Thank you guys for joining me. It has been a great, tremendous celebration. I'll see you guys next time in the gameplay. Thank you for joining me here in the Game Dojo. I love you guys.